Okay, so it is the end of August, which means typically it would be time for an August extras video, and essentially that's what today's video is going to be, or something that's in lieu of that. There are some things to talk about, but first, my blood pressure is high, my heart rate is high, my stress level is through the roof because I just a few minutes ago nearly killed someone because they ran a stop sign. I'm coming through the neighborhood, and the neighborhood has got like some main roads, but then some roads that like cross, and the main roads don't have stop signs. So the road that I'm coming down doesn't have a stop sign. The roads that cross it do. And there's a lot of kids in the neighborhood, and I've learned in the 2.5 years that we've lived here to just drive slower than the speed limit, because there are kids and they just kind of appear. There's even situations where like really young kids just kind of walk out into the middle of the road, and I'm thinking, where are your parents? Like, some of them are really, really little. So I've gotten used to driving slow, but I'm driving and I'm getting close to this crossway, and I tend to naturally slow down anyway because there are people, human adults, that drive that just run those stop signs too, because we live in a society. But I'm getting close and I'm looking, there's nobody there, and then like just a flash of light, this kid on this electric scooter just darts straight through the stop sign in front of my car, and I have to slam on the brakes to not kill this kid. And he gets through, because I slam on the brakes, so he gets past the car. So he's on my right, and I slammed on the brakes. And there's another kid that was behind him that I guess slowed down as he got to the intersection. So he actually stopped, and he kind of saw this. And then I saw a bunch of other kids start to come on their scooters. There was a bunch of them, and I didn't have time to honk. It was just enough, an instant of oh God, slam the brakes. And the kid's over to my right, and he's on his scooter. He's got his helmet on. And then he turns slowly and looks at me, and I'm stopped in the middle of the road, and I just make eye contact with him, and he's looking at me, and he definitely has the face of fear of oh, I realize I almost died, which is good. That's a good feeling to have sometimes. To if you're doing something wrong, like running stop signs on electric scooters that, honest to God, they are so fast. Those kids were going 25 miles an hour. Those are crazy fast scooters. When you realize you almost died, that can be a learning experience. So I'm all shaken up from that. I'm sure that kid was, because he turned around and looked at me, and I'm just staring at him you realize you did a bad, and he's staring at me with the face of I did a bad. And I'm like, all right. So then I slowly drive, the rest of the way home. And now I'm here. And I was, on my way home thinking I'm going to make a video to talk about the end of August. And then that happens. Oh, my God. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm doing all right. Just, if you have kids, just make sure that they know that they too must stop at the stop sign. I mean, if they're on a bike, yeah. But if they're on an electric scooter that can fly like the wind, the electric scooter can go as fast or faster than the speed limit through the neighborhood anyway. And that's really bad, man. That's really bad. Because if a car hits another car, going 15, 20 miles an hour, it's not going to be the end of the world. If a car hits you on a scooter and the car is going 20 miles an hour, that's not going to be good. You're not in a car. You're just some kid. I'm really bad with ages for kids, but that kid was probably 12. feel like he should have known better, but maybe there'll be a good wake-up call. At least he had a helmet on. Like, that's good. His parents got him a helmet. I'm like, that's good. You just didn't teach him to stop at the stop signs. Anyway, okay, so... Sorry, I'm still coming down from all of that. It is the end of August. Normally, there would be an August Extras video. This is not technically an August Extras video because throughout the month of August, I didn't write any additional things down because nothing else happened. Nothing. Every like major thing that happened already got its own vlog. Like, there is nothing to report on, and it's because we have still been in the throes of packing and figuring out a place to live. And you might be saying, well, Stephen, certainly at this point, at the end of August, you have a place to live. The answer to that question is very technically no. We are working on it, but do we have like the keys of like, this place is figured out, this, you got it, you're gonna do, no, not yet. Not yet. And while we're working towards something, I've learned from the last time where we almost bought this house, which would have been a big mistake, that things can fall through at the very last second. So I'm now very hesitant to talk about what we're doing and what we're trying to do or whatever because it can fall through. So instead, I'm just going to let you know that I'm not going to talk about anything until like we have the keys to a place. Whether we're buying, renting, whatever, I'm not going to talk about it until it's settled. So there's that. And I know a lot of you are incredibly interested. I was reading the comments. A lot of you are incredibly interested in figuring out why we're not buying this place. Trust me, it's a great story. But we do need to get out of here before I tell it. We got these. Look at this. Totes. For toting. You can tote things. They were on sale at Costco. We put them all in the car and realized that we can actually fit all of these in the car and 2 more of these. So we might pick up 2 more of those, and then that's like 1 car full. The Forester can hold some stuff. It's pretty cool. If you're looking behind me, I'm sure you're still seeing like plenty of stuff that's like up and around, and that's because things aren't like finalized and set. So we're packing, but also not probably as hardcore as we could. Let me turn the light on in here. This room is dismantled. Let me do this because you won't be able to hear me better. This is down. That's all down. All of these boxes are video games. All of them. Every single one. And it's not all the video games, although at this point it is most. I think the only things not packed up at this point are Switch, for sure, and DS, I want to say. Let me come upstairs. Everything's blue because I don't have the lights on. Yeah, so it's weird seeing it also empty. But there's Switch. And PS5, we only have like a few PS5 games. And then in my office, again, seeing this empty is very strange. But that's all empty. And there's stuff up here that I need to get packed up and stuff as well. And then I've been working on these shelves, and that's been going all right. I mostly just have some Nintendo DS stuff. And I have a few more of my dad's paintings, but as you may have suspected, I'm not putting them on Etsy right this second because there's not time. I think there are 2 on there, though, right? I think there's still 2. Yeah, I think my dad still has 2 paintings up at stevepaintedthis.com. If anyone wants those, my personal advice would be to purchase them soon. If you're interested, because that will allow me to get those set and then not be in a weird situation where like I'm in the middle of moving, but someone's like, now I want them. And I'm like, oh God. So, definitely in like the next week, if they haven't sold in the next week, I will probably, if I remember, which who knows if I'll remember, I'll probably briefly like take down his store just so they don't accidentally sell sometime. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so things are going. I mostly just wanted to say that, like, we're packing up. In my personal opinion, the games are the hardest thing to pack up, just because there are so many of them, and it takes a while. So I've been just kind of working at it a little bit each day so I don't get completely overwhelmed by it. I don't know how many boxes are in that room, but you can probably do the math on it just by on what it looked like. I don't know. So that's getting done. It's hard because, like, you can't pack up, like, your kitchen stuff too quickly, because if you pack up your kitchen stuff, then you can't, like, make food. And that's okay to an extent, because, like, you can have, like, some basics here, or you can eat out, but that's not as good as just, like, cooking things. So it's a weird back and forth. Once I finish the DS games, I'm probably going to get that media shelf back there done as well. Yeah. But it's happening. It's happening. I'll use this opportunity to say we are moving in September. Extra Life is still on for October 4th. You may know that. I don't know if you even knew about that. I'll probably be talking more about that as it gets closer. Is it definitely like the weirdest Extra Life ever? Yeah, it's super weird because we currently, right this second, don't technically have a place. And I'm feeling very confident that won't be an issue and everything will be cool in the next little bit. But right now we don't. But we're still planning to do Extra Life on October 4th. We can't push it back. There was people asking, like, well, why don't you just push it back? Like, we really can't. There are other reasons we can't push it back. There's other things going on. And also, some of the people are flying in and they already have their tickets and stuff. And I'm like, no, we can do this. It's going to work out. It's just going to be a weird event because whatever place we do this in, whatever place we get, we will have had for like less than a month. And we're just going to be like, cool, we're here. All right, just set up Extra Life. But it's still going to be October 4th. So if you don't already have that in your calendar, please do so. Please put it on your calendar, October 4th, that Saturday. Tell your friends, tell as many people as you can. And that page is up too. So you can visit the Extra Life donation page in the description. You can start doing early donations for any particular games you'd like to see. And yeah, that event's coming up. But is September going to be bizarre? Yeah. It's going to be bizarre. I'm letting you know now, there wasn't really an extras video for August, but there's a reasonable chance that there probably won't be an extras video for September. I mean, maybe. It's possible. But with what September is going to be, which is going to be like, oh God, we're packing, we're moving, it's actually happening, there's, some reasonable chance that there might not be an extras video then either. I don't know. I'm not sure. August has been something. It has been something. As a reminder, we only were told that we had to move out at like a day or two before we got into it. Was like within the last 2 days of July. So it's been a month now, and we spent the first half or a little more than half of the month working towards getting this place. And then that didn't work out. So it's something. But it's happening. I'm staying optimistic. Everything's going to be all right. I know everything's going to be okay. And then I will talk all about it, and you'll have a better understanding of why. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna stop it here. Be on the lookout in September because I'll probably be making some vlogs where, hopefully eventually showing a place that we live. That'll be cool. And then also showing this place empty, which is also cool, just in a strange way. And of course, I will probably be promoting Extra Life as well. Just, I might not do it until I'm like in a place. I'm like, okay, this is where we're actually going to do this. So I'm doing my best. I'm sticking in there. This has been a little update about me, and just wish us luck. September is going to be something special. Thanks for watching. Let's meet back soon, shall we?